Rising, everyone. Supreme Rising. I just wanted to come on here to send some positive vibrations and energies, and to stimulate and create a state of awareness of what I energetically feel that is here, that I want to share along with you all. So Supreme Rising, this is the day that the collective consciousness has created. So be glad and rejoice. This is all you, your energy, whether knowingly and unknowingly, but it's you that is a part of the creation that has created what we see now, because of the energies that you are, that we are now becoming deeply aware of. I just wanted to come on here really quickly, just to be a beacon of light and inspiration of who you are at the core of your being, and to also make you aware that the primordials are here, the energies and the frequencies are here. This is why you see a lot of what you see is happening, because the frequencies, the primordials are here. So what that says is that everything, my beautiful Supreme Rising Alumna 777, hi beautiful. The primordials are here. The primordial energies and frequencies are here. And what is transpiring before you now, the changes, the ecological changes and different things that we are seeing, the colors that are in the sky. I took a video this rising on my way, leaving my house to go to my job, of the skies. And when you become more in tune and in recognition of who you are energetically, you start to remember. You start to become connected to things, other things that you would normally just, pass along. It starts to have a remembering of a meaning towards it. And, many might, say that, I'm delusional, I'm crazy or whatever. But the insanity and the embarrassment is what has transpired and gotten to this point, with us moving in energies and frequencies that were not of us, that we chose to become a part of because we knew not of ourselves. So anytime someone speak in this manner and say the things outside of what we have normalized, we're instantly saying that it's delusional and it's crazy, when in actual reality, you have been, or we have been, in the delusion for quite some time. So it's nothing strange and delusional when you start to truly come into the truth of who you are. And what has been delusional that you may call crazy has been this relative reality that we have been a part of. Oh, my beautiful soul. Wow, Supreme Rising, Sarah. My love to you. my love to you. So don't be dismayed when you get to remembering, because these energies, these primordial energies are here, and the energies now are stimulating our remembrance of who we are. So, in this essence of energies that are here, this is a beautiful time to truly manifest the realities that you want to see of yourself. But the true aspect of manifesting the true reality of you is that we have to rid ourselves of the true illusion that we have been possessed by and conditioned by, so that we can now create the true authenticity of who we are. Was writing some notes and was thinking of you. Thank you, gratitude. And then I see this live. We are connected, sweetheart. We are connecting, talking about synchronization, yes. Listen, family, I just want to put out there that this illusion is the delusion. This is not the true authenticity of who you are. And I wanted to, put out there, that these energies, the energies are here. I looked in the sky. Now it's like we look up now, right? Because we know to look up naturally. And what I am seeing in the sky, although I may not be able to articulate it, I know that it is something relative to me. And you could tell that when it's relative to you as an organic being versus when it's not, because you now move in these energies and frequencies of knowing. And I looked in the sky, and yes, yes, Sarah, stay looking up, stay looking up, you know. And it is, yes, the health aspect of our being. We need to know the truth of what is, because if we do not break the chain of what it is that we've been going through in terms of all of the connections that is connected to anti-nature, then we will not be able to get the gist of why we are still participating in something or in frequencies, allowing frequencies to be a part of this plane without really knowing. So we have to now start to make the connections from a metaphysical perspective and frequency so that we can understand what we are giving energy to, so that we can choose not to give energy to it. So I just wanted to say those things. All right, I have to go inside soon. Oh, hi, Sarah. I got to go inside soon because I'm at work. But yes, we could definitely make a connection.
Hi, beautiful.
Hi, sweetie.
How are you?
I'm really good.
Oh,
I'm really
very
good. I'm so
good.
happy I bumped into your live.
Yes,
I
yes.
by chance I bumped into your page
Oh,
not too long ago, and I've
uh,
been listening to your words and your frequency and your
yes,
messages
yes,
that you've
gratitude,
been putting out there into the realm, and I've got goosebumps because
gratitude,
thank
gratitude.
you,
No, gratitude to you. Listen,
really.
I am always in homage in terms of all that I have come into alignment with that has brought me to this frequency. I truly respect you all because we are connected, and this is the true identity of what that represents itself to be once we allow ourselves to really truly move in our authenticity, and then we'll realize that we are more connected than not. I often say to all that when you are moving in this alignment of moving in your truth and you want to become, because remember, the alignment to your divinity of who you are will place you in the reflection of that divinity of who you are, right? And in this journey to get back into the true authenticity and the frequency of the oneness, there are people such as yourself. I don't see people, I see frequency, right? There are frequencies such as yourself that we are able to become in alignment so that we can connect and remember, right? we
Exactly.
have we have always been the answer to each other, but we did not know that we were the answer to each other because of the illusion of separation. This is why I say do not look at the material aspect of the expression, because that is a part of the illusion, because the oneness is divine, it is divinity, right? It is an energy, it is a frequency.
And we
Does
can
this
use these material aspects to our advantage because we can then see where this vessel or the spirit or the soul in the vessel, where their consciousness is at.
Mhm,
Because a lot of people are running on a hijacked program without even being aware of it. How does one know you are being mind controlled if you're
mhm.
under mind control?
If
And
you're
that's
under it. Mhm.
exactly, and that spell and that illusion, it is breaking. There is not
Yes.
enough energy because this spell and this illusion is just like a robotic program.
Mhm,
And within this program, no more can run outside of it. It is just that. It's just from A to B. There is
mhm,
no going any other way. This is the duality,
mhm,
right?
mhm,
But when we start to, as creators, we start and we realize we are in a program and we are able to manipulate this program and correct algorithms and perhaps create new levels or new
mhm.
stages. And we were never told that we were able to do that. So when I came across your page and other speakers and the information that everyone drops, it is a time now. In one of your lives, you were talking about the Straw Man book. You're like, where did this book come from? Who wrote this? Like, how is it on this timeline now? And I was saying the same thing because we're born in an era where it was before internets and phones, and we had our books and things like that. So we did a lot of reading and things like that, but I don't recall coming across any of this
Nothing.
knowledge.
And
And
and the truth about that is that there's a what was the answer to that for me was there's a I think it's a short video that shows, I think it was in the 90s, and it showed Mike Tyson in a fight. And in the video, and it's a live video, and even Mike Tyson has authenticated it. He said there was a person that was in a phone in the audience recording
with the
with the
with
set
that like an iPhone
the
looking
iPhone.
thing.
Right, right, right.
Yeah, and there's this thing going on as well, guys, the Mandela
The
effect.
Mandela, yes.
Really, some of us they're saying that we have amnesia, or we're not remembering it correctly and things, because I nearly fell off my chair when they told me that Nelson Mandela died in like 2011. I was like, are you shitting me? I remember when he died, like back in the 90s, and all these things, because my good friend was from South Africa at that time, and I remember that very clearly. There was a whole hoo-ha with Winnie Mandela. I was like, oh, okay.
And the divorce and all of those things. I remember there was the big
Yeah.
divorce and all of those things. And but but
And
the
one of the biggest Mandela effects that really got to me, and it blew my mind, because I was born in Thailand and then brought up in Hong Kong. So when we were learning about history and things like that, we learned about the Great Wall of China. Okay. Now, that within itself is very Tartarian, okay? I mean, this is great structures. So, in that part of the world in Southeast Asia, a lot of the students came from India, Pakistan, Australia, Canada. We had people from all over the world in the school. And it wasn't until like maybe a couple of years ago I was looking at the Mandela effects, and I don't know if anyone knows about this, but did you guys know there's a Great Wall of India?
I did not.
Okay, so I'm running to all my Indian friends and all my
I
friends
did
in
not.
Southeast Asia. I was like, yo, if they told us about the Great Wall of China, why didn't they ever teach us about the Great Wall of India? It's like the
I did
same
not.
like part of the world. So where the freak did this pop up? And now with our higher knowledge, as we start to realize, listen, we're literally got two timelines playing out now.
Oh,
One
see.
timeline where it's the hidden knowledge with that program. People are under mind control, paying their bills and not realizing about the legal name fraud. And then you've got literally another timeline where age of information, where the light is shining a higher frequency in dark places.
the,
Um,
the
ex-
angles of light. That is what I was
exact.
talking. That's the angles of light. This is why a lot of people don't realize that the angel numbers are simply because we are mathematical. Everything is
Yeah,
mathematically expressed in numbers. And when you see angel numbers, it's actually angles and degrees. So when you see the
yeah,
369, all of these are different, and these are degrees. And when those numbers equate to nine, those angles are completion angles, right? So when it comes to nine is the completion. It is completion angles. So when you the angle that we're in, whatever expression that we're in angles, right, in angles,
yeah.
whatever mathematical expression we're in, even with the crossing of the timelines,
Yes.
It has to be equaling to 9, because it's signifying this level of completion, right?
Completion.
It's signifying this level of completion. So whatever angle of light that we're in dimensionally, however that mathematically computes, it has an expression of 9. You know, beautiful soul, you would come on here when I have to go inside.
No,
I,
please
I,
do.
I'm
I
just
wanted to jump very quickly.
I'm so no, I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop. I'm
I
like I
just
don't want to
wanted
stop.
really to reach out and say hey, and I don't want to stop
Yes,
too,
I'm
but
I'm
with
going to try to come on as often as I can, because I realize, and I know that you're hours away, from this particular time. But I'm going to come on as often as I can, because these connections are very imperative for us to really truly
powerful.
understand what the oneness really, the reflection of what the oneness look like. This is why I say, do for
Couldn't
me
make it up,
personally.
baby girl.
Yes,
Look, I was just literally writing
I
these
love you
notes
for
that
that.
you were speaking about. And I said, let me take a little break and let me look at the phone a little bit. And look, I was talking about the oneness and all these things you were talking about, which I will
Yes.
jump on a live and
Yes, do that, because
translate
this is
these
why
notes.
anytime I get the download, it's free for all. We are one. We are one. It's free for all. Put it out there. I don't need to be the face of anything. We're all the face of
Exact,
everything. You understand? So
exact.
I just put it out there. I appreciate you sharing it and spreading it. And that's for any the rest of you that has the ability to articulate it, do so, right? Because you never know
Definitely.
where the connection will make, right? We're here to remember. We're here to remember the
Exact.
truth of who we are. So absolutely, absolutely. And
Thank you
I've
so much for having me
no,
on
thank
your live
you.
and for this connection. It's made
Yes,
my day because
you made
it
my
was
day
my
too.
solar return yesterday, but a little birdie told me it was also yours, wasn't it?
Well, actually, my 49th solar return is going to be on Sunday.
Let's
But I
see.
also got married on my birthday, so my 30-year anniversary is also on my
Very
birthday.
powerful, powerful times. Because I
Yes,
was
yes.
thinking, I woke up yesterday rising. I said, okay, it's my 45th solar return, which means 45 is 9. It's the completion.
45 is 9.
So
Yes.
I wanted to transmute those energies,
Yes,
and
yes.
I actually had such a glorious day yesterday, and I ended the day listening to your lives,
Oh, wow, gratitude.
and I was listening to a live that you did with this other what was her name, Isis.
Isis, yes, deity Isis.
Yes, exactly.
That's an Also, she's also a very, I know a lot of people may misunderstand her position and stuff like that, but if you really want to know what
I got her
primordial,
straight
yeah,
away. If you can
yeah,
see past
yeah.
it, and if you have the eyes to hear, and you know what, yeah, I would love to connect with you guys.
Yes, yes.
We can have a chat.
We have to. I'm gonna get inside.
And hmm
I'm gonna try to come on later on today. I'll shoot you a DM to see if you are available,
yeah, for
and
sure.
utilize my lunchtime so that we could constantly make these connections. Hey, listen, I'm on this seriously.
We've got to be
We
practical with
got,
everything.
yes, we do. But I love you. I got to get inside. I love you so
Very much
much. And I
love.
appreciate you all. I appreciate everyone that is here. This is what the connection of true oneness looks like. If you guys are perplexed a little bit now, the clarity is here for us to have. The energies and the frequencies are here. I'm going to upload the video that I took this rising in this drive in, so that you guys can see what I am seeing. I will try to narrate it to the best of my ability, but I want us to really truly start making this connection. Please forgive me, my love. I do speak with my eyes closed to
I
get more in
love it.
depth. So I just wanted to share that with you all. This is yet again another beautiful rising, another inspirational rising that we are having to create these connections with each other, to remember. And yes, I did do a video on YouTube because I was so, I wanted that information to be out. So I recorded it on just regular video that I posted on YouTube regarding what does anti-nature look like. So you guys,
Yeah.
it's the same thing, the divine words of wisdom. You could go to the YouTube channel.
I'm not, this is not for monetization or anything like that. I'm
Mhm.
nowhere near trying to do anything. It's just getting the information out there because I didn't want IG to mess with the live. I wanted that
Yeah,
to
of
be clear and
course.
cogent. Yes. So it's out there, but I'm gonna get in. I know I'm late, but I'm gonna get in. I love you guys, and I'll talk with you later, and I'll DM you when I'm see if you're
Yes, the
available.
girl.
All right.
Thank
Mwah,
you.
love
Have a
you.
wonderful day. One
I you
love,
too, love.
family.
One
One
love.
love. Take
Bye,
care.
y'all. Love you
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.